Alright, so I really had to talk about this, and this is super important to me. And I was at work too, so I saw this towards the end of work, and I was like, holy crap, I have to make a video of this. And if you guys don't know already, we have some super exciting news. And again, this was something I was actually kind of already hoping for after the video last time. I knew they were gonna do a model kit, and even before even the movie even came out, I already knew on top of my head. I was like, you know what? They're gonna have some new kits. Like, there's no way that they're just gonna rely on the Rising Freedom. And I was like, I knew it. Like, I just knew that. I didn't bother getting the Rising Freedom because I knew that they were gonna do something special with the Strike Freedom. Because it's like, why would you get rid of all like this power, right? And maybe it could be like a what do you call that? It could be like maybe a ethics thing where it's like, okay, well, it's too much power. We don't need it because of peace. But I'm so glad they saved it and they had something even better. So, as you can see here, we have the HG 144 Mighty Strike Freedom. And again, we all knew this was coming. Like, come on. Like, after the movie showed, they had to show this. And I gotta say, this is phenomenal. Like, even, it's kind of funny because if you look at the wings, the first part, I've noticed that it looks like the Freedom Gundam's wings. But there is a slight difference. So, just let you know in the comments if you're wondering if it's just the Freedom wings, different color. There's actually a slight little difference. And obviously, you've seen the power of it. It's very different too. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I really like the coloring they did with this. This was just amazing. Yeah, so look at this. It's saying like, oh, just the HD Strike Freedom. And it probably is. Like, but it is, but it's also not. And the reason why I say that is because the shoulders are actually slightly different. And it's actually more up to date. And I think it will be a new mold, in my personal opinion. And I think the shoulders look fairly different, but they look great. So let's go through the photos. So you see the back of the wings. Obviously, it has a different wing set right here. This ginormous. I haven't seen the movie, so I actually don't know. But there's okay, this is so random why there's a katana there, but the katana does look great. Like the blade, this honestly, hopefully it's not. I hope it's not just a sticker like for the blade. I hope it's actually black color. That would be amazing. That would be really cool a Bandai to do. But again, I don't know. I hope they don't. But it looks great. So that looks cool right there. And the gold actually looks gold. So I don't know if this is going to be painted. But it looks like it's actually going to be gold. Not like some kind of mustard gold. Like I think this is going to be legit gold. Hopefully. And so the wings look amazing. And this is what it looks like when you see. And when you kind of fold the wings, it kind of gives you like freedom vibes. Or even the Rising Freedom wings. I mean, I don't know. I have to take a look at the Rising Freedom. Like, let's just see. Let's look. Let's look at an example of the Rising Freedom. Okay, that's on your photo. Down here. Okay, so the Rising Freedom. Does the wings kind of look alike? Nope, totally different. I mean, it's kind of the same idea. Yeah, I guess in a way you can say it's kind of like the Rising Freedom a little bit, but not that much. So the top part maybe, but overall it's still different. And again, I'm all for it. This is just really, really cool. I don't have an HG Strike Freedom actually, so if it's the revived one, that I'm totally okay just adding this to my collection because this is really cool. And I've noticed he puts the guns on the side with the cannon, so that's new. I don't remember where you put him on the Strike Freedom, but it's kind of cool. It has a really good mobility. So I think this is gonna be actually a new mold because you can see the difference between the builds right here. Looks like it's gonna be a whole new thing. So yeah, this looks great. This looks really cool. It's really epic, and I really like it. And see again, it looks like it has new joints, so that's gonna be really nice. So it really has a cool, majestic pose. I like this a lot. I think it's really, really cool. I'm definitely getting it. And of course the what you call that? The signature pose of having the guns right there sticking out, and of course the pose is there. Still looks epic. I really like it a lot. Looking great. And of course another signature with the dual guns, and of course the cannons, and of course the wings. Super epic. I really like it a lot. It has the same weapon set basically for like the sabers and I suppose the shield. That looks good. Oh, and the V-fin is different because it has the Destroyer laser beam. If you've seen it already, it's really, really dope. So that's cool. Oh, it opens up. Okay, so I wonder. It's probably a separate part. Okay, let me see this. Yeah, it's definitely a separate part. They're not gonna actually have a fold for this, but it'll probably be a separate part you can use. That's just really cool. And of course, the backpack has the, this. I guess this is where like Locus kind of flies, or pilots. So that would be cool. And the sword is there. It's just so random why there's like a katana. I mean, I'm still all for it. I think it's great. So that's for the Strike Freedom. There's more though. The Infinite Justice Type 2. I really, I actually thought the wings were kind of lame at first, but there's some slight differences. Obviously, you see the V fin right here. This is, if you saw, this was the thing on the Zagok. Okay, they should get a Zagok and try to fit it in here, because this thing came out of the Zagok, and I really want to know how they did it. I don't understand how they did it, but it's so great, and I really want to see someone actually try to fitting one in. I think that'd be super funny. Um, but this is the V fin that freaking chopped that one dude up, but insane. I thought it was hilarious, and it was great. Uh, the backpack thing was cooler. I thought it was just gonna be lazy riding and it kind of just like whatever's. But to be fair, the coloring actually looks really nice, and it kind of fits surprisingly actually. For the most part, and it's great. Like, this looks cool, and I built the Infinite Justice before. I really like the build, so I'm pretty sure this definitely looks like a copy and paste. I'm sure they just copy and paste the mold for sure. So I probably don't see much differences unless they really are different. With, I can't read this, but it looks like there's a little more opposing ability, maybe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you read Japanese, let me know the translation. Oh, okay. So there's a little tiny different mold here. It's a little different here. Yeah, no, this looks great. The shield's different for sure, I think. And of course the X-wing from like Star Wars, that's really cool. So overall, I think this one's actually really good. This is actually a really cool model kit. I'm definitely gonna get this too. So this is really nice, and of course you can pull that out, which I don't know where the hell you can pull this thing out. That's really weird. Oh, here we go, and you get the little like, what do you call that? The wire thing. Really nice, cool, really nice, nice. The coloring's a little bit different too, I think, from what I've seen. So definitely new gimmicks. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about. This thing, the freaking saber thing, just, it should be longer. I think it should be totally longer, and it'd be really funny to see how it's like, in long mode, like an Excalibur kind of thing. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so kind of sad they removed the green line. Okay, so there's a green line from the torso. I think that's the only difference is. Um, of course, here's the backpack right here, and there's a little beam saber thing you can hold it there, just really nice. And there's all the accessories that come with it. Pretty much the same for the most part, just a few different items. The shield, so that looks great. And by the way, last but not least, we have the the HG Destiny Gundam Spec 2. So this one's funny because honestly, they really didn't do much of this one, and as mentioned, I'm all for it, and I don't care because the Destiny Gundam is so perfectly nice already. It's perfect. You don't need to change much, and everyone was very, very excited to see the movie version Destiny Gundam, because honestly, I think from what I've seen, Shin has been redeemed in this movie, and they just rewarded him with bringing back the Destiny Gundam. And like I said, it's not much. Like, you probably just changed the color of the V fin, but damn, it looks good, and I am all for it. Again, I love the Destiny Gundam. It's one of my top 3 favorite mobile suits in the Seed series. So I'm all for this Destiny Gundam. It's a really good design. The Wings of Light, amazing. And now they're coming out with a movie version of the clear color, which is really cool. The clear color is really nice. I built it. Well, I didn't. I built the titanium one. That was really nice. That was an old video I did when I first started YouTube. But the clear color is really cool. I'm all for it. I like this. I hope. I mean, I think they're already announcing Metal Structure. I think, or sorry, Metal Robot Damashii for the Destiny coming out soon, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, and of course here's the FW Gun Converge Mighty Strike Freedom. That looks actually really epic. That looks nice. I kind of want this. This is really really cool. So again, this is really nice. I'm all for it, and the wings come out too. Here we go. Okay, and here's the Chogokin. So this is the one that was the Chogokin announcement. So we saw that early in a few videos ago. They were announcing Chogokin, and here's the Mighty Strike Gundam, Strike Freedom Gundam. Sorry. Here we go. It's pretty epic. I like what I see. I like what I see. I like the details on it. But there is one thing I'm kind of disappointed in. Okay, that's pretty cool. it looks very stiff. I know it has really good posing, but I feel it doesn't give that same vibe as a metal build, and for that reason, like it doesn't sit right with me. I'll be honest with you. It's probably not something I'm gonna get. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I will when it comes out. I mean, again, whatever P Bandai says, right? I might get it. Who knows? But I mean, honestly, I'll probably just get it because like it's good for reviews, probably. But I'm gonna wait for a metal build. I want to try to wait for the metal build because I think they'll do a metal build version. Like, it's pretty obvious they'll do a metal build version because like all they have to do is change the mold on the backpack and that's it. That's all they have to do. So, and obviously a little bit of the beef end, but I think they can do it. I think they'll do it for sure. I think it's great. So this is exciting stuff. This is fantastic. This is great news for us Gundam Seed fans. We're getting a lot of amazing stuff. I'm really excited. So this is cool. I'm just gonna refresh to see if there's anything new, if anything I missed. But yeah, oh, here we go. This is what I was gonna talk about. So we are getting a Destiny Gundam Spec 2 as a robot Damashii figure. And if you see the photo here, what is this big thing? I don't know what this is because I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know if this is something I'm missing, or this is just a ginormous cannon, maybe, or the backpack where it uses the cannon thing, maybe. But it looks like a new backpack. So when I saw this thing, I knew it's gonna be either Robot Damashii Metal Build. No way we'll get such a stupidly cool design for HC. That's funny, right? So yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a new design. It looks like, I don't know. But, I mean, I'm all for it, don't get me wrong. But I was really hoping for a metal build. So, I hope they do a metal build of the Destiny Gundam. Because, again, I collect metal builds. So, metal builds are really sick for me. And if they do another Destiny, I will 100% get it for sure. I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way. So, oh. And, of course, there's one more announcement. Is the Gion Strom. I don't really care too much about this, but I'll talk about it because, it's part of the announcement. I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't really care too much of it. I mean, it looks great, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool. The shield's nice. It has the backpack is really cool. It looks pretty, in terms of mobility, it's really nice. It has some good posing ability. But again, I mean, it's not really my thing. I don't really care too much about it, but, oh, well, that's actually kind of cool. The effect part's really cool. The spinning thing right here, that's really nice. Nothing too much about this. Oh, I guess it comes with a whip, like the, goof whip, which is really interesting. Alright, here comes all the parts there. So, anyway, I just had to go through that just because it's on there. But anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and we're gonna get into more videos. Stay tuned for later today. I'm probably gonna be posting multiple videos just about everything, so, I'll post them different times. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and thank you so much for all the support, and, again, if this is your first time here, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below about your thoughts, and see you guys next video. Peace!
Hey, I was watching that.